James, hey, what's been happening at the xIoT news desk?
Well, like everything in the IoT world, a lot of things are happening on a regular basis. Lots of news to talk through, but there's a couple here that I wanted to highlight. So, we do have some new research that's highlighting the critical vulnerabilities in a widely used Z-Wave chipset up to the 700 series that exposes millions of smart home and IoT devices to cyber threats. So attackers within range, within radio range, can actually exploit the flaws so that they can do things like disrupt services, drain batteries, intercept data, and even potentially seize control of the devices. While the newer chipsets, the 500 and 700 series chipsets, you can fix this vulnerability with a firmware upgrade. The older models covering the 1, 2, and 300 series cannot be secured through updates. So they're just going to be, unfortunately, perpetually vulnerable to these threats. And so for me, that highlights two things. One is there's in the world of IoT, sometimes you just don't get the option to ever fix the problem. So at least understanding where these things are, where they are on your network, the risk they pose, and being able to highlight that can be really helpful. But it also highlights the fact that sometimes vulnerabilities have to get patched in these IoT devices, and it can get down to even the chip level. And so that's something that's really good to have that visibility for. At the same time, Check Point research has actually come out recently and stating that there's been about a 70% increase in cyber attacks on U.S. utilities companies this year as compared to the same time period last year. So this is, with the rapid digitalization of the power grid and the fact that it's exposing these critical systems to more and more vulnerabilities. It's more important now than ever to really be able to focus on and look at the vulnerabilities in your IoT or OT environment. Experts are warning that they actually underscored not only the urgent need for robust security in the infrastructure, but having the visibility into what's actually running at these different locations and having the process built and the process defined to actually go in and remediate that risk is more important now than ever. And that's it for the
Well, we
news.
Wow, that and we've talked a bit about critical infrastructure and on this show here as well. It's not surprising that we're getting that data back from organizations like Checkpoint. So
Yeah,
it reminds us all that we continue to have to pay attention in this realm. That's for sure.
yeah, absolutely.